welcome to MMM Nigeria studio. My name is Ola Favored, and to my right is Mr. Chude Anayo Ugoji, the number one of MMM Nigeria, and sitting beside him is Mr. Yinka Odeyemi, the number two man of MMM Nigeria. And to my right is Mr. Olabi Temitope. We're actually going to be talking about how MMM Nigeria came to being. And my very first questions are going to Mr. Anayo Ugoji. I would like to ask you, sir, how MMM Nigeria, how it all started?
MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. It found its way to Nigeria. On 8th of October, that was when I signed up on the global platform. And when I signed up, having read the ideology and having seen the situation we find ourselves in this country, that we actually need that program here to salvage the problem Nigerians are facing with finance and stuff like that. So I signed up, and they were looking for leaders who will help me to project this dream and vision across the nation. So I quickly sent information to some leaders, which my friend Yinka, one of the leaders I sent the link to, he was the only one who responded. So both of us started the movement, and the likes of Patrick came in the picture. Then on 17th of November 2015 was the official launch of MMM Nigeria. And to God be the glory that today, over 400,000 Nigerians are actually benefiting from this program. That is the main thing, the main idea where we brought the program to this country.
Thank you. Now to Mr. Yinka Odeyemi, would you please tell us what the MMM ideology is actually about?
MMM ideology had right from time been aimed at creating what we call a fair financial system. If every one of us understand what is going on around us now, you understand that the way the financial network, the financial system of the world is designed is actually projected at helping some set of people. Like, there's always this class thing that we know that the conventional things we hear of. That's why a lot of times you see that, there are some set of people that are in some particular scheduled, or let me say special areas, areas that are just for those class of people. And there are some areas too also that are just for the average person that is just coming up and the likes like that. So the essence of MMM is to bridge that gap so that there won't be much difference. In fact, if you start up in MMM and you get the ideology naturally instincted, or let me say ingrained in you, you discover that with time, that bridge, that gap that has been there, would gradually and with time get, it's going to get merged and get broken, and before you know it now, you'll be able to do what you have not been able to do financially. I know a lot of us, when we started up MMM, we've had some kind of dreams that we want to do, but because of financial challenges, we can't get there. That's why MMM has come to at least help us to create that kind of fair financial system, whereby as a poor person, or let me say as an average person, you can start up with whatever you have, and that bridge of financial penury will be broken, and you can start achieving your financial dreams and objectives. That is the main ideology of MMM. And it's also to create a platform whereby every one of us can come together to help ourselves to achieve a lot of things together. So that's why we also used to use that acronym that in MMM we have millions coming together to help themselves to also make millions together. That is the ideology.
Okay, Mr. Olabi, to you now. In MMM, we hear that you get rewarded to a tune of 30% in the value of help you provide. So where does the 30% come from?
Thank you. Like Mr. Yinka said, MMM come together to help each other. Now, people are asking where the 30% come from. Now, this 30%, we pay ourselves the 30%. Like we said, there is what we call crowdfunding. It is through crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a situation where we pay some people with some other people's money. Now, it turns around. It's like a cycle where a set of people donate, like we do in MMM, and we pay this set of people who have donated in the past. Then another set of people comes to donate again. and we pay those set of people who have donated this in the past. So it is a system that is used all over. The insurance company uses it. When you pay an insurance or a life cover, it is used to pay other people who are due to receive payment. The banks use it where you pay. When you are contributing, you are paying. And when somebody is withdrawing, you are getting out of the system. So that's how it all works. It is a cycle that turns. Money must rotate. As somebody is giving, somebody is getting. So the 30% is paid by all of us in the system.
So I guess it's more of something like a redistribution of funds, kind of.
Yeah, it is a redistribution of funds where we get funds from those who have the spare money and doesn't need it now, and we give it back to those who need it now. Then in turn, when they need money, we see another set of people who wanted to donate at that particular point in time, who donate freely without any guarantee, at fee on their own risk, by willingly and not being forced or coerced, because there is no guarantee. You are just giving because you are happy to give. So we inculcate the power of giving through that.
All right, thank you. Mr. Yinka, my next question comes to you. Before now, we've heard, or we know that when programs like this, when they get into the country, they run for a period of time, and before you know it, it crashes. And even now, we hear people saying MMM would crash. So how long do you think MMM Nigeria would last?
Thank you very much for that question. It's a quite interesting question, which I used to like to answer it just using the words of the founder of this great community, Sergio Mabrodi. In his words, he always say the actions and inactions of every participant as a way of contributing to the sustainability of this community. I used to break those two words into what would actually, because those are the major words that actually determine how long or how short MMM itself will last. First thing first is the word action. When we say action, to us as participants in MMM, the action simply means that for us as participants, we know that we are the ones that are actually bringing about whatever rewards we are getting on it, which is the 30%. And we also understand that how we get it is through our consistent donation, and also through ensuring that we are sharing the right ideology